Welcome to Roll for Noodles, the series where I make a randomized noodle dish for my wife. This week we've got our special guest Shannon back on the show for the second time. Hopefully this time the dice allow her to actually eat some noodles. Make sure to check out our YouTube and Instagram for some fun new stuff. This series is inspired by Adventures in Ardia's Roll for Sandwich. Let's get started with our Roll for Noodle shape. That's a 4 for TJ Squiggles. Next up is the Roll for Sauce. That is a 12 for Sesame. Now we're gonna roll for veggies. We've got a 3 for corn and a 4 for tomato. Now we'll roll for protein. That's a 9, fake chicken for the second time in a row. Now let's roll for our D20 possibility. That's a 4 for lemon or lime juice. And we'll finish up with our finishing touch. And that's an 8 for Parmesan cheese. Here's the full lineup. First thing I want to do is get these fake chicken nuggets in the air fryer. Once again, these are our favorite fake chicken nuggets, the corn brand, made from mycoprotein, which is a type of fungus. They genuinely taste shockingly similar to regular chicken nuggets. While those are cooking, I'm going to activate the garlic cantrip. Gonna grate it up on our garlic grating plate to make a chili oil for the sesame sauce. The garlic goes into a heat-safe bowl with some red pepper flakes and sesame seeds. Add a tiny bit of salt and then pour over some hot oil. So for the tomato, I was originally thinking about making a tomato corn salsa, but I wasn't sure how that would go with sesame sauce. So instead, I'm going to grate up the tomato and reduce it down with the soy sauce. This way it'll better incorporate into the sauce. I won't have to worry about the tomato skins, and maybe it'll add a little bit of sweetness and acidity. Last time we made sesame sauce on the show, it got a 10 out of 10. We've got a few different ingredients this time, but basically it's the same. We'll start with a bunch of sesame paste. It's a good thing I got some new because we just ran out. Then I'll add the soy sauce tomato mixture, the chili oil, sugar, and rice vinegar. This is also where I'm gonna add our lemon juice. I think lime juice would have gone a lot better here, but the last lime in the house went bad. But nevertheless, we persist. Adding lemon or lime juice is always a good way to cut through a thick sauce. And the last time we rolled sesame paste, we also rolled the 21 seasoning salute, which has orange peel. So I think we'll be fine. Now for the noodles, TJ Squiggles means Trader Joe's Squiggly Noodles. I really like the texture of these noodles, and I really don't like the sauces, so you'll rarely catch me using the as intended cantrip with these. I'm gonna steal some noodle water to help the sauce come together, then we'll check in with our noodle expert and our noodle apprentice, Moose.
Sit. Moose, sit. This is why he's the apprentice. Oh, Moose. Moose, this is why you're the apprentice. Sit. Moose, sit. You're gonna have Alfie take your half. Sit. Oh, okay, so you'll just sit for mom.
With the approval of our two favorite noodlers, we're gonna move on to plating. I'll add in the noodles, the sauce, the corn, the corn, the corn, the corn, the corn, and then mix it all together before adding our finishing touch. This is a perfect time to put more of that $20 brick of Parmesan to use. I've never combined sesame sauce with cheese before, but Parmesan is definitely the way to go here. It'll add a little bit more saltiness without being overwhelmingly, cheesy. Corny and cheesy? This is like when I worked at the Jungle Cruise all over again. And here's the final result. Looking pretty beige, but hey, it's noodles o'clock. I'm gonna call this one the extra corny dad joke. Get it? Because it's corny and cheesy? But it has two different things called I gotta stop explaining the jokes. But it's not up to me.
I got noodles this time, guys. Cheers. Cheers. Hello, boys. I think there is tahini. I think you're right.
Did you roll double corn? Corn and tomato, actually.
Oh.
Where's
Is there tomato?
I didn't even know there was tomato in this.
But it makes sense for like the acidity. It adds another depth to the flavor.
Because there's corn next to the nuggies, it almost feels like a kid's cuisine. Not like that.
No,
but
that's
like,
so funny.
But
The
because
nostalgia.
of that, it's definitely not my favorite, only because I wish there was some
Broccoli?
kind of other, broccoli, but like some kind of other vegetable besides corn and tomato. There's not a ton of sauce in this, so it doesn't really coat.
I absolutely
Nuggets.
disagree. I think it's plenty of sauce. You just have to eat the nugget with the noodle.
I think it needs more sauce.
First pro, you got a noodle. Sauce like grabs the noodle really well. The corn gives it like an unexpected little bite of sweetness. I have no problem with the cheese. I'm gonna rate it 7.8.
Oh yeah, the cheese was good. I really liked the flavor. I think that the flavor was nice. I just really am not a fan of this texture. I think that the sauce really clung to the noodles a little bit more than I would hope. So there wasn't enough sauce to go onto the corn. Because of the texture, I know, Alfie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to let you down. I think it gets a 6.5 from me.